morning, guys. Happy Saturday. So today is all about getting ready for our Jamaica trip. We leave in 4 days, which is so crazy. So I've got a lot of things to do today before our trip. So I am starting off with just running errands. I'll go ahead and put up a little picture of my to-do list so we can get everything done together. So yeah, first stop is doing some returns. So I've got to head to UPS and Kohl's and take some returns back. So I'm starting off with that, and then I've got to go get like my rings cleaned and tightened, go to the bank. Certain things I'm gonna do first that are out and about, and then once I get home, I've got stuff that I need to get together when we come back home. All right, let's see. First stop is UPS. So I've got actually I have one thing to take back to UPS, and then Ryan has some that I need to take back for him. So let's go. All right, I was literally like the first one in there, so that was super fast. So I think I'm actually gonna go Starbucks real quick and get coffee because I haven't had actual coffee. This morning, I had my coffee protein shake because I've been trying to have my protein shake before I have coffee on an empty stomach, because I do think that getting like my gut supplement and my collagen in my stomach first thing definitely helps with like, I guess like the food sensitivity situation throughout like the rest of the day. I feel like getting my gut supplement in and kind of giving it time to be like the first thing that gets like absorbed and digested helps. That could also just be in my head, but I feel like it helps because sometimes if I have like sugary coffee first thing, I feel like I can almost feel the inflammation setting in. So anyways, it's been like an hour since I had my protein shake, so I'm gonna go ahead and swing by Starbucks and get coffee, and then next up is Kohl's drop off. So I have Amazon packages that need to get dropped off at Kohl's. Yeah, you too. You're welcome. There was a sweet little lady in there, and she told me to have a blessed day. She talked to me. She said something about wiping off something so that no one else would have to touch it. And I was like, oh, well, you're very thoughtful. I don't even really understand what she was talking about, but I responded anyways. And then I went to go grab my coffee, and she was like, you have a blessed day. And I was like, you too, stranger. I love it. Love to see it. Anyways, I got my coffee. So normally I just get an iced coffee at Starbucks with oat milk and their caramel syrup. And I normally say not the classic syrup because they have like a caramel syrup, or it's more of like a sauce, I think, but it does have dairy in it. But if you get the caramel syrup, not the sauce, the caramel syrup is just like a simple syrup. So that's what I get if you're dairy free. So good. Okay, time to head to Kohl's. Okay, finished at Kohl's. I definitely had one of the returns that apparently it had like a UPS return code, like QR code, but I definitely thought I selected the Kohl's drop off. So I had to cancel the return and then redo the return to let it be a drop off at Kohl's, so I didn't have to go back to UPS. So now all the returns are done. So now I'm going to go get my rings cleaned and tightened. So normally before any kind of trip that Ryan and I do, especially if it's to the beach or if we're gonna be in the ocean or something, I definitely try to make sure I get my prongs checked and make sure that they're tightened, especially with my wedding band. Because when I got my wedding band, this one was custom done at the place that Ryan got my rings, but they definitely they were like, yeah, we don't really do that setting anymore. It's called like an open prong setting because there's only like one prong on each side of the little diamonds. And so they were like, yeah, just be careful about like, you know, you don't want to lose them. They're easier to lose, that sort of thing. So if we travel or go anywhere, I always make sure I get all the prongs checked because I don't want anything falling out. But I love my wedding band. I remember kind of being like, well, should I get it? Like if it's easier to lose them, but I knew I really wanted like this open prong setting because it kind of like shows each individual diamond more, like the actual circle of the diamond, I feel like. And I just think it's like a really pretty combo. I feel like it looks really pretty. And so I'm glad I went with my gut on what I actually wanted. So anyways, all that to say, I'm gonna go get them checked at a jeweler around here. They normally clean it and check it for free, check all the prongs. So I'm gonna go do that.
That's probably the weight there. And how they're set, I would say.
Awesome. Let us just keep a check on it. Thank you. You come back.
Like I said, Jamie, that's no problem. I can show you the different options there. I have them all different sizes.
Nice and clean. I love getting my rings clean. My hands need some work. I actually need to get my nails done. I need to actually book an appointment before we leave. But anyways, okay, we are moving along on my to-do list. The last thing is to go to the bank. So I need to go to our bank and probably get out some cash for our travels just in case. Here's the thing. I have traveled internationally a handful of times. Ryan's never flown outside of the country, but my family has done a lot of international travel because my oldest sister is actually a missionary in Uganda. I just feel like I've seen it all. I've heard of it all, even if I wasn't on a particular trip. And so my dad definitely has instilled in me, like, travel with some cash just in case. You never know. Like, I don't think Ryan has thought about any of that, but I'm definitely the thinker of like worst case scenario. Our flight's delayed out of Atlanta, you know, multiple times. We now aren't getting to Jamaica at 5 o'clock like we're supposed to. It's gonna be like midnight. The resort has cars that'll like pick you up at the airport and take you to the resort. So we've got one of those that's supposed to pick us up. But in my head, I'm like, worst case scenario, you know, we're gonna get there at midnight and the cars aren't going to be running anymore and we're going to have to find a hotel in Jamaica, because like I've had those things happen, or I've heard of them happening to my family members. So I'm just one of those people that's like, prepare for things. When you fly internationally, you just never know. So better to be prepared and have it and not need it than need it and not have it. So I'm gonna go to the bank. Okay, got some cash, and then they went ahead and like approved our cards for like international travel, I guess. But it was so funny. The guy who was helping me, he asked where we were going, and I was like, oh, we're going to Jamaica. And he was like, oh, I just got back from there. And I was like, yeah. I was like, it's our like postponed honeymoon from last year. And he was like, yeah, that's what ours was. And I was like, oh, that's so funny. Everyone postponing their 2020 honeymoons. So funny. But okay, I actually think I might swing by my parents' house because I really have to go to the bathroom. My parents live close to here, so I might go swing by and say hey to them and then go home and get more stuff done. All right, I am back home. I stopped by my parents' house. I think I was there for like an hour and a half, I think. So that was good. It was good to see them. So I'm back. I forgot I had to run to Publix to pick up my prescription to get my inhaler refilled before we leave. So I got that as well. And so now I'm back. I think I'm here for the rest of the day. So it's 2 o'clock and I have not eaten lunch or anything. So I'm probably going to make some lunch. And then the things I need to do at home are, I need to give Heidi a bath. I want to wash my makeup brushes before we leave. And then I'm going to show you guys what I'm gonna take to Jamaica. Some of the like gluten-free, dairy-free stuff that I'm probably going to pack like snack-wise. I am gonna take some stuff for myself just in case. So I'll kind of show you everything that I'm gonna take to that's probably a little bit different, I guess. So I'm going to do that. I need to get out like our luggage. I need to get like our luggage tags. And stuff like that. So I think I'm going to eat first. Okay, I decided just to go with some leftovers. So this is from last night. I got squash, rice, and then some chicken. So this is lunch. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys some of the random things that I think I'm going to be taking to Jamaica, mainly due to just my food sensitivities. So it is an all-inclusive resort. And I mean, like the food and drink is obviously the big attraction for that, but I do have some sensitivities that I need to kind of take into account. And like a few of the things like breakfast and desserts, I think are gonna be tricky for me. So starting with breakfast, I do think that I'm going to take my trusty Arbonne coffee protein just in case I want to do like a protein shake for breakfast in the morning, because I kind of looked at the menus and most of them either have dairy or gluten. So about the only thing I think I could eat there for breakfast would be like eggs, and I don't know if I'm gonna want eggs for breakfast like 7 days a week. So I'm gonna take this just in case. And it's nice for me to have protein just in case I need like a snack, or if I do start to feel bad for any reason, it's nice for me to have something that could like tide me over for a meal if I needed it. So I'm going to take my Arbonne, and I'm also gonna take my Inflammacor. So this is from Orthomolecular Products, and I've used this protein since February of this year, so almost all year. And this is kind of like an anti-inflammatory protein shake. I do think I'm gonna take my gut supplement. So again, I've used this for like 10 months now. So this is the SBI Protect Powder from Orthomolecular Products. Orthomolecular Products makes both of these. And this is the gut supplement that I've been on for a while when I discovered that I had leaky gut. So I take that, and this is supposed to help with food sensitivities. And I do really think that this has made a big difference, because I actually have introduced gluten back into my diet like a little bit. I need to / want to do an update video about my health and how that's going. I know I just posted an update about like my acne and my whole acne journey. So I'd love to do one about my whole food sensitivities and like how my other things are going and my gut stuff. But I have been able to reintroduce gluten a little bit here and there, and so far I haven't had anything happen with it. I've tried to eat a little bit of dairy here and there, like in dessert form, and each time I still kind of have had a reaction. So I don't know if I'll want to like gamble with dairy while I'm out of the country somewhere else. So moving on to dairy, and like that whole dessert thing, I do plan on taking some Enjoy Life cookies just in case, because I don't know how much of the dessert I'll be able to have, and I still don't want to feel like completely left out. So I'm probably going to take some of these. These are my favorite. I personally like the crunchy ones, but they do make soft baked ones as well. So the Enjoy Life brand is so good, gluten-free, dairy-free. So I plan on taking these. And then another thing along with dairy is I had the idea to take shelf-stable oat milk with me. So the Planet Oat vanilla oat milk is normally what I use in my coffee, and they didn't really specify what they have as far as like milk or anything. Honestly, I would assume that probably, if I had to guess, I feel like almond milk is a very common plant-based milk that most places have nowadays, but I feel like oat milk is still not always everywhere, I guess. And I, for the most part, am nut-free. So I tried to have almond milk earlier this year and I reacted to it. So I've kind of stayed nut-free for a while. So I don't drink almond milk. I stick to oat milk. So yeah, I realized that Planet Oat makes a shelf-stable version of their oat milk. So we'll have like a little mini fridge once we get there, so I can put this in our fridge in our room. If you are dairy-free, gluten-free, have any sensitivities or allergies, don't be shy to just take what you want, whatever makes you feel like comfortable. Or something like this almost is like a safety net for me, so that I know I have like a snack or something I could have for breakfast even that I'm not going to react to. So yeah, that's kind of like the little random food stuff I'm gonna take that I wanted to show you guys. Okay, in continuation of what I'm packing, I think I'm gonna show you guys some of the dresses I got for Jamaica. So all of them I got from Lulu's, and I'll link them all below in case you're looking for any like nice dresses. So I'll try them on and show you guys those. Okay, dress number 1. I don't know if you can see the whole thing. It's got this whole little like shoulder situation happening here. It's got like these 2 layers here that kind of like overlap. The back's pretty plain. But yeah, this is number 1. Okay, dress number 2. So obviously this one's got like the low V, got a little strappy back going on. This one was Ryan's favorite, so had to keep this one, obviously. Yes, everything I got is black. because I do have like very colorful rompers that I am going to take that I already own, but I wanted to get some like classier, like black items because I actually don't have any. But my style is definitely classy. Like I love anything classic, black, chic, sleek looking. I'm not a very trendy person. Like I'm not trendy at all. Like I want things that are almost like timeless, that like won't really go out of style. So this I feel like is one of them. Very classic black dress. Okay, so last one. This is the romper. So it's got this little frill kind of right here. It does have shorts. The little frill doesn't continue on the back. It's just right here in the front, but again, strapless, very clean looking, classic looking. So yeah, that's number 3. Okay, I hope you enjoyed my random little fashion show, but I think it is time to bathe this nugget, which she absolutely loves. So y'all are about to witness Heidi looking very funny when she's wet. I am going to probably give her a haircut too. Normally I trim her hair, so I'll probably do that as well. And then after that, my last thing will be cleaning my makeup brushes. She got a bath. Yeah, she looks so cute. So I'm gonna go blow dry her off. Heidi. Post bath rub-in. Heidi, your next favorite thing is your haircut. All done? Okay, bye. Okay, now that I've bathed Heidi, I only have 2 more tasks. So I do have the luggage, but I'm gonna get the luggage tags that I'm looking for. I think they're in our closet, so I need to get those out and ready. And then I'm going to clean my makeup brushes, and then I'll be done. Okay, I found them. Aren't they so cute? So I wanted to find these, and then I'm going to go clean my makeup brushes. We are going to get ice cream.
Whoa, this is cold. Why is this AC on? What are we doing?
It was hotter today.
Okay, I'll drive.
Yeah. We are going to go get ice cream. And then I think we're going to come back and watch a Christmas movie. I think
we're watching basketball.
If Ryan lets me. No, let's watch Home Alone.
Or The Grinch.
Or The Grinch. I'd be okay with that. All right. We're gonna go get some ice cream.
She didn't hear us. This is not funny. I told you to say it.
It's funny. We went through the drive-thru. Wow, we went through the drive-thru. And then we decided we'd just go in because we couldn't see all the flavors on like the drive-thru board. And I was like, we'll just tell her we're coming in. And Ryan was like, we're just gonna come in. And then she said, what? And Ryan just like, sped off because he got nervous talking to this girl.
It's fine.
All right, what'd you get?
Cookies and cream.
Cookies and cream. I got fudge something, dairy-free something, but I'm a little, I questioned it a little bit because nothing was labeled. Like none of their ice creams were labeled. So I'm going off of this girl's.
It's supposed to be salted fudge bar.
Salted fudge bar.
That looks pretty close to it.
Yeah. I was definitely like trusting this one girl's memory that this particular dark colored chocolate ice cream was in fact the non-dairy one, so we'll see. I mean, I think it's right. I don't know. Anyways, what are we gonna watch? We gonna watch a movie?
Do we have any?
What do you mean, do we have any? Home Alone. Everything's on Disney Plus pretty much. All the like classic Disney movies are on Disney Plus. Maybe Home Alone, The Grinch, Elf. We haven't watched Elf yet either.
We haven't watched anything.
We watched one last night, and all the Santa Claus movies.
Oh yeah,
While we decorated the tree.
That we did.
Yeah.
Did we watch the third one? Is there a third one?
Mm-hmm. We watched the third one.
Oh.
The third Santa Claus.
What happens in that one?
It's with like the Jack Frost guy.
I thought that was the second.
No, the second one's the toy Santa Claus. Like the clone Santa Claus. And then the third one's Jack Frost. All right, well, we are going to figure out what movie we're gonna watch. But thank you guys so much for watching. We leave for Jamaica in 4 days, I think. So we'll fly out Wednesday. So I don't know when I'll post this, but I'll post it before we leave probably. And then coming up next will be all the Jamaica vlogs. So I will see you in my next video when we're in Jamaica. So yeah, be sure to like this video if you enjoyed it and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you next time. Bye.